house shoes for you. I remember
Oh,
every
they
time
will
I
have
would
house shoes
see
for
my
you.
girlfriend that I had here years ago, I
they
go
have
and visit,
specific
and she's
house
like, you didn't bring your
shoes,
house shoes?
For
I'm like,
guests.
we don't even sell those in the US. I don't even know where to even get those.
Wow.
And so-
Hello guys, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to watch Germans are weird. You know, weird people are there in every country. Even Indians are very weird in some parts. But we have to see like which country has the most weirdest person. So let's judge like how weirder are the Germans. So let's watch this
video.
Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Walter's World, and today we're in Bamberg, Germany. And today we're going to talk about some of the Germanisms you should know before you come
Germanisms.
here. When I talk about Germanisms,
Organisms.
it's more those little things, little cultural differences that you might not know is happening when it's actually happening to you. And one of the things I want to start with is this the one thing that Germans like to do, which seems kind of odd and rude when it's somebody else's, because in some cultures it's really weird to have people stare at you and like not
Oh,
look at
that's
you.
what I was
But here in
thinking.
Germany,
Oh,
Why is he looking at me?
eye contact is very important. They are very much
staring.
eye contact people.
Yeah.
It's
They
an
will stare
Indian
a
thing.
lot.
Yeah.
They will
High
stare
five.
at you
Very
when you're at a
common.
restaurant. They'll stare at you at a bar.
Yeah.
They'll stare at you when you're on the subway.
In India
They'll just
too.
stare at you on the street. And in some places, that's like people are like, you got a
Not like
problem?
this,
No, not
come
here.
on.
They just
You
stare.
will get it.
So just be ready to have people stare at you, okay? Just stare. And sometimes it gets very much uncomfortable. But it's okay. They don't anything by it, okay? So that's one thing I want you to know, all right?
That's
And the
what
thing
you
is,
think.
They might be staring at you and then decide, you know what? I'm going to invite them over to my house. Well, no, it probably won't work that way. But no, if they're staring at you, they're probably not going to invite you over to their house, but you never know. But I think there's some Germanisms. If you're lucky enough to get invited to a German's house, you should go. But you want to understand some of the things you need to watch out for when you do go there. And one thing is the house shoes.
House shoe.
Every time you go to a German house, you always take off your shoes because usually it's
Oh,
raining.
same
or you
as
got
India.
snow, you got mud or
Wow.
whatever. So you got dirty feet, you got dirty
similar.
shoes. Nobody wants to track that in your house. So if you go to somebody's house here in Germany, you take your shoes off.
Wow.
But they will have
It's a
house
really good thing.
house shoes for you. I remember
Oh,
every
they will
time I
have
would
house
see
shoes for
my
you.
girlfriend that I had here years
Oh,
ago, I
they
go
have
and visit,
specific
and she's
house
like, you
shoes.
didn't bring your
Wow.
house shoes?
For
I'm like,
guests.
we don't even sell those in the US. I don't even know where to even get those.
Wow.
And so I'd have to wear her dad's second backup pair of house shoes around the house all the time, okay? So don't be surprised. You take off your shoes and they go, here you go. And it's two fuzzy kind of slipper-like things to go around the house.
Nice.
So do be aware of that. And if you're in their house, be ready for lifting. And lifting, what it is they like air. Like there's companies that literally have almost gone out of business that are from outside of Germany that came here and did not have windows that open in their factories. Okay, no joke. Go look it up, right? And so Germans love fresh air. They love nature. They love to get out. It's really cool. Like you can go, Father's Day, let's go drink beer in the park. Like my buddies, let's go hang out at the park. Sure, let's go to a beer garden, hang out outside. Need that fresh air, that
Yes,
lift,
that is something very
and
good.
so what will happen is at the house, a couple times a day, 2 or 3 times a day, you won't be surprised if your German friends go and just open the window for a bit to get some fresh air inside. We need some fresh air.
Nice. This
That's all.
is a
It's
very
nothing
good thing
bad,
again.
But it's kind of weird when you're like there and you're already cold and it's like minus 10 degrees outside and you're like, why? Why is Magnus opening the window? It's freaking cold here. What is he doing? Oh. Yeah, they're just luften. It's just a German thing. And if you're at their house, another thing I think is really important, this is a Germanism, but it's a good Germanism, it's the recycling. The thing is,
Recycle bin.
understanding where all the recycling goes is quite complicated because there's different glass, there's
concerned about
garbage,
nature,
there's paper, there's plastic, there's so many different colored bins. You're
Wow.
never sure. When I lived here, there wasn't as many of the different colored bins, right? And I still was confused, like, well, would this be green glass or brown glass? I mean, it's not clear. I can see it's a color, but where would I put that? Like, it's really confusing sometimes. And you'll hear Germans go, "Hallo," if you mess up the recycling, okay? So just know, don't be afraid to ask. And if you're not sure,
Okay.
when you go to throw
You can
things
ask
away,
anyone.
one of the locals might go, "Hallo," to let you know you're putting it in the
Hello.
wrong bin. And that "hallo"
Sorry,
kind of
never.
thing is another
Hello.
Germanism you really need to know.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
hallo, like hello is hello
Hello.
in German. But if they say it this way,
Same.
hello, people will always
Hello.
look because it means something is going wrong. You're doing something wrong. And they want to point it out to you. You're not following the rules. You're not putting stuff in the right recycle bin. You're not doing something correct. It's a German thing. Okay? It's not meant to
Hello.
be mean. It's just to draw people's attention. And if you're not sure about it, you're like, what the heck's going on? And I've seen a number of tourists be like, hello. They're saying hello back, and
No.
that's not what it's meant. Okay, so do be
Wow,
aware of that
nice.
one. Okay.
I like
Another Germanism that gets travelers when they fly with Germans, especially when it's like a vacation destination, like you're going to Greece or the Canary Islands or whatever. Germans, when they land, they like to clap. Yay, we landed. We didn't die. I mean, I think that's really cool.
What?
They don't do it as much as they used to, but just know, if people start clapping on your plane when it lands, those are probably Germans. Or if you're in a work presentation or something, as people start knocking on the table, that's like clapping. They knock on the table to make things good, all right? And believe me, if you see a German do this for you, they put their thumbs together, they're pressing their thumbs. That's actually a good luck thing you might want to know. But that's a hand gesture. We got a whole other video on German hand gestures, but this is good luck. So I wish you good luck when you're here in Germany.
luck.
So, don't get overrun by
like
the
this?
Germanisms that are here. The thing is, ich drücke dir die Daumen.
Fun.
I press my thumbs for you when you come here that you're always on time. Good luck with that, because the Deutsche Bahn makes it a little bit tough. But a Germanism really is, the punctuality is very important. If you want to insult a German, look, they can take the jokes about the past. They can talk about making fun of, the soccer team and the football team and stuff. But man, you're not on time. It's worse than insulting their mother. Like pünktlich. You got to be punctual when you're here in
Oh my
Germany. It's
God,
very
I will be
important.
killed in
Also,
Germany.
following the rules is actually a really big German kind of thing. And that's where you might get that "Hallo" because you weren't following the rules. So
Oh my
just be
God.
aware of that. I'm just trying to help. It's that German
Very
in me that
strict.
wants you to know things so I don't have to say "Hallo, tourists," so you don't make
disciplined.
any bad mistakes, all right? So
At first, it was all good and nice because first I thought like I've seen like German party a lot. They like beer a lot, and the Germanisms of having like best luck, and then like when the plane lands, they're like clapping. These are all very good and nice things. But then like okay, they love their punctuality. They like to it's like that was a very big thing. Like scolding their own mother, like it's that big of an issue. And I have met a guy like that, like in my life also, who was like that. Like if you are late even 2 or 4 minutes, he's like, how are you late? How can you do that? And that used to be very I think so, a very ugly starter to a bonding thing. That was the thing. What do you say?
Yeah, I think these are the things that makes Germany very interesting, not weird, I would say, because if we talk about the plastic things, like we know about the plastic things, they just recycle it, or they just put it away, and they just got money from it, and they're like so hygienic, and they were like so proper. I think Germany is kind of country, I would say, that's an inspiration. But if we talk about that shoes thing, that is also so Indian, I would say. But we don't wear shoes in our house, like we just walk normally.
Actually, so what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe.
bye.